Now, if you haven't had a chance to check it out, you should really look at this new game on Steam, Super Meat Boy. I'll be doing a playthrough of the first level for you in a bit. But what it really reminds me of, you know, Super Mario Brothers, maybe 3 or 2, the Japanese version, or, you know, Super Mario World for the Super NES. It really throws back to those hard platformers. Some of the levels are even so hard that they remind me of games like Super Contra, or Terminator 2 Judgment Day for the Game Boy, which is just another ridiculous game. If I get a chance to play it, I'll show you guys what I mean. But here we go. Here's the playthrough of the first world here. Check it out. You'll notice the first few levels are really easy. Like, that was the first level right there. It took me less than a second to beat it. And the first few levels are just kind of introducing you to the mechanics of the game. You can jump across walls. You can walk really fast. And generally the idea is to get to Bandage Girl, your girlfriend that was stolen by the evil Dr. Fetus, and you can see him taking her away to the next level, every single level. Alright, so we're going to start to get some little more complicated levels here. Got one where I got to jump up over this thing and up the side of the wall, and those chainsaws are going to come into a lot of play later on, that's for sure. Okay. I'd probably say this one may be one of the first decently hard levels you get to, maybe. A little warp zone off to the side there. I can show you what those are later. If you hit them, you get warped to a different retro warp zone. They're kind of cool. Yeah, here we go. Gotta jump over some of these. There we go. Gotta jump over some of those saws. Those saws play a lot in this game. A big factor in this game. And if you're going to get this game on PC, like I have it, I recommend a controller. The developers recommend an Xbox 360 controller, but I was able to get away with my Logitech Dual Action controller, works just fine over here. And here we go, there's even harder levels here. Gotta jump over all those chainsaws. As you go through the game, you'll collect things called bandages and unlock hidden characters. And there's about 7 different worlds to go through. I think there's around 300 levels in total, so you've got a lot of opportunity to play a lot of game. You see this level here, they've got parts that just fall apart, destroy. That was interesting the first time I played through that level. I fell right into one of the saws by accident. Now this one I've got to jump into the wall, and there we go. And go back through the wall, go to the other side, jump through that wall, go back through the wall, and then get to Bandage Girl. And you'll start to realize that these levels just get a little bit harder each time I go through one. And if these levels are too easy when you're playing the game, you could even try some of the even harder dark side levels, or dark levels. They get unlocked when you A+ a level. You see I'm getting grade A's in these levels. It's when you get a time that's less than the par time, you unlock an even harder version of the level. Yeah, good luck with those. Oh, now we get into the fire and the chainsaws together. And levels are just getting harder and harder as I go along. You see, they're not too long. I find that Super Meat Boy is a great game to pick up just to play casually once in a while, and get frustrated and rage quit when you get to a really hard level. But really, it's not a bad game. Definitely well worth the money to get it. And you can see that level there, we had some rotating chainsaws to avoid. Now this one makes it even harder. I have to jump up that wall on the left-hand side, come across to the right, back to the left, over, down through, jump over that saw, and down to get to Bandage Girl. Pretty interesting level to get through there. Now we introduce the throwing saws. These little things in the wall will throw saws out at you. And just gotta keep working your way through the level here. It's a lot of challenge, especially you get to unlock some of the other characters, and they can pose their own challenges to the level or make the level even easier. There's all kinds of characters unlocked from other indie video games. Like right now I just currently have unlocked the Head Crab and Captain Vrillian and Jill. Those are the ones I have unlocked right now. There's a lot more. You can get Steve, the guy from from Minecraft. All kinds of stuff in there. That one had rotating saws. Oh, remember the first time I got to this level. Ooh, that was a challenge. I tried to whip right through it. Didn't make it through it at all. Kind of learned that patience is best there. The game sometimes plays really fast, but sometimes it helps just to slow down once in a while. Now you'll see they'll throw in the rotating saws along with saws on the ground. We gotta jump up and over them. And through these ones. And then over to get Bandage Girl. And you'll see you got a boss battle coming up a bit here, and they're unique in their own little way too. Oh, gotta watch out for that one on the wall. Go across, take all that side of the blocks that can dissipate, and I pretty much got lucky there. Nothing more to say to it. A lot of jumping and running. I'm just gonna wait for that one to go by, displate the block, come across, go down. And better safe than sorry again and go and get Bandage Girl. Alright, almost done here. I think I'm coming up to level 18. 20 levels in each world. Oh, that was the 20th level. Alright, now the boss battle. Now I love these animated sequences. They really throw back to the old video games. But there's the boss, Little Slugger, and I basically have to work my way through this entire level of gears and saws moving back and forth and get to the end before he does. And he's trying to come after me with a giant saw in his, so... Oh, gotta get by that saw there. And you're basically trying to work through the level as fast as you can. You can see I died there. I'm just gonna do it a couple of times to try and get through it here. Back through those saws. And sometimes the game feels like a lot of repetition, but that's what every good platformer is about. Trying to remember where you're going and get to the next stage of the level. Alright, just gonna watch out for that gear again. Got me last time. Jump over that one. Go under that one. Okay, I gotta hurry up here because he's coming to catch me. Jump through there, and over that gear, and there's the end. I just gotta jump to the top. Got it. Alright, cool. There's another cutscene coming up here. I'll just let you guys watch that one. Yeah, it's pretty neat. Or maybe not. But that was the entire Lightside Forest, all the way through. Thanks for watching. I'll try and get back with the Dark Side or maybe another level.